Hello and welcome to Quick News TV. I'm Zach Rance and I'm here with Lisa Berg and Colby Fronterhouse, and we're talking about an exciting opportunity that is coming up for some Nixa Junior High faculty and staff over spring break. So Lisa, what is going on?
Well, it started back in summer school. We started, we had a class where some students wrote stories using a website called Storybird, and the French class is now translating them into French. And we have 4 teachers that we're going to, and administrators, going to Haiti over spring break. And we're going to do a workshop for the teachers, teach them how to use books in their classroom, do some lesson design, some cooperative learning. They don't have any training, so we're going to go there and give it to them.
That's great. So Colby, what kind of training are you hoping to maybe focus on when you guys go down there?
Specifically, as an administrator, I'm going to talk to the teachers about teacher professionalism, responsibility. Some of their training, like she said, is lacking, and the information that they have to give to their students is done in a completely different way than probably we do it here. And so we're going to teach them how to teach, essentially. In terms of the teachers, they're going to do professional development with classroom management, with cooperative learning, and just tools that the teachers can use for their students.
And Lisa, I did hear you've talked before that they literally shut down school to come to this in Haiti. So this is a really big deal for them to have you guys coming down.
Right. The first time I went, I worked with just one school. It has about 12 teachers at it, and it went off so well that when I went later, they invited some other schools. They were still a little bit skeptical. We had about 3 schools that closed down for the week and came, but I have heard from the people who work there that the town of Montouin has a lot of schools closing down, so we're trying to get the official numbers as to how many people we're going to have, but I still think it may only be about 50 to 75 teachers, somewhere in there.
Okay. And you also mentioned something about the books that are being translated. What's the purpose of those books?
Well, when I go there, the first time I went, there are no books at all, and the teachers don't even really know how to use a book in a classroom to teach about character and setting and inferences and conclusions, because they weren't read books as a child. They don't have any books really to do that with. So I wanted to provide them with books, and when I was searching for books to take, I was struggling trying to find what I wanted, and I just thought, well, we'll just create our own reading. We write a little introduction at the beginning. It says, "To the Children of Haiti," and then we put it's from Nixa students. So it's a bilingual book. One page is in English, the exact same pages in French.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, Colby, I know you talked about like learning styles and teaching styles are different. Like what, for those of us here in the United States, I guess, or even in Nixa, what's probably the biggest difference between how we do things and how they do things?
I learned this from Lisa, actually, but the way that they teach over there is very lecture-based and just straightforward teaching, where they expect to stand in front of the class and tell them information, and the students are expected to learn it without actually participating either kinesthetically or by movement or anything like that. They just do rote learning, and we're going to hopefully teach them different ways to pass along information to students where they can use higher order thinking and just use their brains in a different way.
That's great. Well, Lisa, I know you're doing the books, but you guys need some help to actually get the books to Haiti.
Right.
So there's a crowdfunding campaign going on right now through Nixa Schools. So what's that crowdfunding campaign going to fund?
Well, it's going to fund us to publish the books. We're using the website Storybird, and it provides artwork, and then the students write the story around the artwork, and then at the end, when it's published on the website, then it can actually be published into a softcover book. And so we're hoping to take 20 books, and it's going to take us $400. We do like to take them some supplies, and so we've already ordered several tote bags. They get little book bags, and their eyes just light up. We give them a certificate at the end. This is the only training they ever get. We go to trainings all the time, and they have nothing like this. So they are so appreciative, and being able to hand them something that they can use in their classroom is really, it's just an amazing thing to watch.
Well, that's great. Well, we can't wait to see, to hear about when you guys get back. But if you would like to support this trip and the books and the classroom supplies, just check out the link on your screen, and you can go there and make a donation through CrowdRise. And we are excited to see, how many people in the community want to partner. So Well, we thank you both for joining us here today. We're excited to see what happens when you get back. Check out the Nixa Facebook page. I know we're going to be posting pictures of everything. You know, we'll make sure you check out Quick News then for the link to the blog and everything else. We'll keep you updated because this is a great opportunity to go down and make a difference down in Haiti and really give them the tools to help educate their future. So thank you both for joining us here today. We'll see you next time for another edition of Quick News TV.